congratulate Oregon. I thought they brought the fight, played as hard as they could. Once again, our defense and our toughness get better as the game goes on. These guys just know how to win. The way they were playing the pick and roll, we thought Tyger could have a big night in our game plan with the coaching staff. He was able to get enough shots where he was able to get in a great rhythm. Doesn't surprise me. He's a great player, so not shocked at all before you asked me if he was, I know he's got that game in him. Just, tonight was his turn. Yesterday was Amari's turn. The stat sheet's wrong because in the locker room they gave me one that said the rebounding was 40-40. So second half our rebounding was much, much better. Much better. So first half, their offensive rebounding kept them in the game. They're big. They're bigger than us at every position. But, it's not how big you are. It's how tough you are. It's not how tall you are. It's how big you play. So we stepped it up. Guys were awesome. Guys gave us a lot of contributions off the bench. Onward we fight.
Open it up. Go ahead, Ben.
Ben Bulge, Los Angeles Times. Coach, what does it say that a dem goes down, could have been a deflating moment, and they used it and went the other way with it?
Yep, not a shock. That's why you guys got scholarships. And I told you last year I became a hockey fan watching my buddy Eric Johnson. I didn't know the rules. So they actually have to play a man down. So in basketball, you get to put somebody else in. It's a heck of a deal. You still get to play 5-on-5. So, people say, you don't have this guy or that guy. I mean, well, it'd be different if you didn't have anybody to put in. We got guys on scholarship for a reason. They practice hard. We prepare them for a reason. We try to tell them their moment's going to come. We tell them all year, your moment's going to come in March, and we're going to need you. So guys gave us big minutes off the bench, and we just worry about defense. We worry about defense. We worry about playing smart. The ball is eventually going to go in.
Coach,
Adam.
a little bit about, Tracy
Yep.
Pearson, Bruin Report Online.
Gotcha.
Talk a little bit about that.
By the way,
Yeah.
the rematch, it's my fault. I didn't text you.
Okay.
You know who won, right?
I do. Okay.
I let you off the hook with that
You did.
high school game.
Second half, you 29% shooting
Yeah.
kept Oregon to, and just some of the contributions from the guys on the bench, Zonka.
Yeah, it was great. It's great for those guys. I'm happy to see those guys get a chance to get in there. Gets them ready for next week. Gets them some game experience in a big game environment like that to get off the bench like that. But I would say this, my opinion, we stopped getting beat off the dribble, and the game changed. Once we were able to stop getting beat off the dribble, which is easier said than done against some of their guys. But once we did that, defensively, we took it to another level. They were forced to take a lot of perimeter shots, a lot of jump shots. So that was the whole key in the second half. And look, it's hard to, sometimes you got to adjust to the speed of the game, and some of the guys got tremendous quickness on their team. But second half, we did a better job with the scouting report. But, yeah, like you said, happy that Dylan, Mac, Will, Bramo, Kenny all got to contribute.
Adam in the front.
Adam Grossbard, Orange County Register, Tyger. After a dem went down, Oregon immediately cut the lead to 3. Then you score 11 out of 13 of your team's next 13, push the lead back to 11. What did you feel like your team needed from you in that moment?
Well, I was just more worried about winning. You said they cut it to 3, and Coach called some great plays, and our bigs were getting me open on our ball screens, and then we were able to get the switch so I could get the shot that I wanted. And so I was really just trying to make anything happen. I believe in myself as a player, and any shot I take, I feel like it's gonna go in. When they just went in today, so yeah, I was thankful for that.
Mark in the back middle.
That was actually the question I was going to ask. But Mark Anderson, AP, I'll ask you, Mick. I know it's probably too early, but is there any update on Bona?
You think I'd tell you? No, I have no idea. He's looks good in the locker room, but no.
for either of the players. Your guys' ability to close the games the way you do is very impressive. Can you guys just speak quickly on what that takes?
I think it's a lot of, like I said, we've had a lot of veterans on this team. We had a Dem go down and then slide in Kenny right there, and he had huge plays for us, big rebounds, big blocks. We've just been in these situations before. 4 years, get a lot of experience. We got a great point guard right here, and he's our closer. I mean, we get him the ball, he brings it up the court, he takes care of it for us and gets us all in the right position, and get our offense in the right position to make plays, and defensively as well.
Ben here on the side.
Tyger, we saw the moves, but what did that feel like when you're making one play after another and the crowd's going nuts and just kind of feeding on itself, basically, with one kind of highlight after another?
You know, all I'm really worried about is just winning the game. You know,
Don't
of course,
lie,
it
man.
felt good.
I'll tell you how it felt. I'll
It
say
felt good. I would say it
I mean,
didn't really feel
It was
good.
1989, but when I did it, it felt good. LaSalle High School.
It was more looking over at my teammates, seeing them excited. That really gets me excited. So, yeah, that was about it. Just looking over my team.
Matt in the back.
Matt Preem, 24/7 Sports, right here.
Hey,
Dante has been their most consistent
Yeah.
player. They tried to go to him early in the game. What did you think of your defense and limiting him? I think he only had 1 point in the first half.
yeah, he's 3 for 11, and although, you know, most 10 of those, he tried to take a jumper late, but the 10 of them are point blank. So we did a pretty good job. You know, we tried to make it hard to throw it to him. We tried to give him some perimeter guys digging in there, just to give him stuff to think about. Ware actually hurt us more. You know, he can make guarded shots over people. And the guy's 7'1", you know. It's like Kenny Nuba told me, like one time, he's like, I don't know what else I can do, but let's tackle him. But, you know, Dante's had a great career at Oregon. You know, 4 years, overcome the ACL thing. And he's still got 10 rebounds. So, but we did a good job, no doubt about it. Look, we're not the biggest team in the world. But like I said, you know, it's not how big you are, it's how big you play.
Far back left.
Tyger, on those ball screens where you're snaking off of them, you're getting to that 15, 18-foot range. I'm curious, who do you watch? Because you see Chris Paul do that, John Morant do that a lot.
He watches tapes of LaSalle High School, 1989.
Yeah. So is there someone you model after for those snaking of the screens?
I mean, you kind of said it. I watch a lot of Chris Paul highlights. You know, Steve Nash is one of my favorite players. Just guys that, you know, kind of mastered the mid-range. And so when the team just gives me those shots, I just try to take them confidently and try to knock them down. Yeah.
All the way in the far back.
Jaime, what would it mean to you to win this tournament?
It would mean that all this hard work paid off. We worked so hard this year. Even the years in the past, we fell short last year. It'd be great to just overcome that and bring home the Pac-12 Tournament championship.
Last one for Ben.
This might get overlooked a little bit, but Kenny came in with 2 blocks.
Yeah, huge.
Whoever-
Big time,
whoever wants
too.
to answer that.
Those were big time.
It seemed like that kind of set the tone for the
Yeah.
way you guys pulled together.
No doubt. Those are big time blocks, too. He came from out of nowhere. I didn't know he was going to get those, man.
Yeah.
Those were impressive plays. It was good to see him moving good again. You know, he's just that the injury to his hip has really been bothering him for the last month. So it was good to see him get out there and get mobile again. Happy for him. You know, these guys will tell you, man, Kenny's loyal soldier. Loves his team, loves UCLA, can count on him all the time. Whether he gets in or not, he helps you win with his attitude every day. So just a great, great kid. All right, guys.
All right. Great. Thank you very much.